Alright, we've boiled the potatoes. Now, we've got to try and check them. As you probably have seen, as I've been checking them before, you just stick them in. That's an end bit. But they should be nice and soft in the middle. And if they're nice and soft, then you know they are cooked. If they haven't been cooked, then you know they're not cooked. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn off the heat for now. Grab the lid. Throw that on it. And we're going to put it to the side for now. To keep it nice and warm. With the pot's always fun. With this pot, you don't need oil. There's already oil in it or something. But then we're going to grab the chicken after we put the pot on heat for a couple of minutes. Grab the chicken and we're going to lay the chicken nice and gently into the pot. Or we could just do this. It'd be easier if we just thrown it all in. My nose is not burning as much over the 30 minutes we've been waiting for the potatoes to cook. But that's good enough for now. Well, we're going to grab another bowl for the chickens to rest in. Because as you cook something, it always seems to shrink. When it shrinks, you've got more room. That's the story. That's the worst thing about with food, especially with steak. Hence, I'll show you in a later video. Steak is always great when it's rested. It always has been. Always will be. Grab some tongs. Now, chicken's always fun when it's cooking. Because you can watch the coloration as it changes colour. As it changes colour from pink to white. When it does that, you'll know, when it's mainly all white, you know it's ready to cook. But we're going to cook this until it's golden brown. When it's golden brown, then you know it's cooked and ready to go. But meanwhile, whilst that's cooking, we are going to start on the mashed potato and what we're going to use for it. Mashed potato is white, we're going to add some colour. We're going to add some flavour to it. So we're going to keep these roots, because someone told me before, if we keep the roots and we grab the cup of some sort and filled it with water, we're not wasting anything now. We fill it with water and just drop them in like that and leave it aside. And apparently they should grow. And if they grow, then that means more spring onions for me. So, but now we're just going to cut these into lengths on an angle. We'll attempt to. We don't want it too hot. We don't want it too spicy as of the chicken, but I love colour. So we're going to add something. You're going to add a whole root of this. And eat that. Cut that in half. Spring onion's always good. It's natural and it's healthy for you. Alright, we're going to check on these chicken first after this. Then we're going to get back into the onion. Eat that. Alright, that's that done. Chicken. You can see how it's always going pink. It's ready to be flipped. But I'm just going to mess it all up. Smells nice. with the salt and pepper cooking into it, especially the pepper. You want to make sure chicken is cooked thoroughly. If it's not cooked all the way through, you're gonna die. Well, you won't die, you just get very sick and you'll suffer from food poisoning. Then you could possibly die, but you won't die. I like having fun in the kitchen. It just separates me from normal chefs. Now we're going to do these mashed potatoes. How I said in the last video, with mashed potato, there's two ways you can do mashed potato. You can mash it or you can blend it. We're going to blend it this time. Drain all that water off. And all that steam is nice for the nose. Cooking is also a natural remedy for your skin and your nose. And also builds up your heat sensors as well. So we're going to bring that over here. Pull this thing out, if I can. Use a ceramic knife too. Then we're going to grab our blender. My Brenda, I should say. That's her name, Brenda. Alright, chicken is just about done. The best way to check chicken, need a knife. If you cut it in half. It's still a bit pink, but we want a bigger piece. Bigger pieces always tell a bigger story. Oh, that's good. You see how it's a different colour? Or it's slightly pink in the middle? It's not done yet. But we can find out when it's done. But I'm going to grab a little piece and eat it. Because I can. And does that have some kick? It's got a nice kick to it. It's not hot, it's not spicy hot, but it's nice. Alright. Now the butter. I'm going to use some butter because I like butter and I don't like using milk. Milk and butter I don't think mix. But I'm going to grab a metal knife because I like knives. And I'm going to say about that much butter. I don't know how much, but I'm estimating here. And what we're going to do, this is how you get creamy butter. Just throw it in there like that. And let that melt for a bit. And we're going to keep all my butter. Yeah. And as I've just been saying, there's a sticky here. There we go. And if it doesn't, if there's another sticker on there, we're gonna blend it up anyway. Well, Brenda's going to, not me. Brenda's my girl. Still single though, but she's my main girl when it comes to cooking. Most of you people probably think, what am I doing? I'm actually keeping butter in the cupboard. All you normal people like keeping butter in the fridge, but I don't. I never did. Now this chicken. Turn it down. Alright, this chicken's done. As you can probably tell, it's starting to shrink. And it looks nice. So we just throw that in there. And we grab all this and we just throw it in. With the bottom of these, it's a cast iron pan. Not cast iron, but it's a copper based pan, so these get hot fast and they stay hot for a long time. Alright, now since that's cooked, I'm going to eat a piece. Still tastes the same. Always tastes the same. Now we're going to get back to this butter, or this mash. Mashed potato always happens to be fun when you're mashing it. It gets messy, it gets fun. It's always messy. I think I might need to add a bit more butter. Nah, but that's enough butter for now. Stir it around, fucking go nuts again. Alright, now we've just lost a part. Now this is going to be fun. When you lose parts to things, you just generally don't worry about it. But I have to, unfortunately. It's my job. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab a spoon, because this is mashed as it is, and hey presto, we found it. So what we did is we just set that thing to the side, and we just grab another spoon, metal one, and we just stir it, because it's all mashed. The skin's always the best part when it's like this. It seems to add flavour. Alright, whilst that's setting, I'm going to go back to this chicken and stir it. You could add oil, you could add more seasoning if you wanted, but I'm not using a salt and pepper chicken for a change. It's been a while since I've had salt and pepper. Now, with the mashed potato, you can either add white pepper, black pepper, salt, more salt, whatever. But, where is it? We don't have any white pepper because someone decided to eat it all. Which is okay, because I know how to do things. But, with the spring onions we cut up earlier, these babies are just going to go whack in, like that. Keep a bit for myself, and we're just going to stir it around. Bring it around town. Bring it around, and it adds colour, as you can probably see. Adds some nice green texture, and some brown if you like brown. But yeah, we like green. Us cooks, we just throw anything in. Nice and thick. Always clean up after yourself. Now with that lid, whatever I did with it, is put it back on, so we can keep some of the heat in. Because no one likes cold mashed potatoes. Mashed titties, I should say. Because you can always mash them. Now we go back to this chicken, and we just keep stirring it. When it comes to plating, which I'll show you later, there's a way and there's a wrong. There's multiple ways you can plate things, but I'm going to show you a good way when this chicken decides to cook.